fights regularly. I knew that she's not a good friend to me, but my heart used to tell like it's okay, she'll change and she can be a good friend. But yeah, that was.
But your mind says no. Why are you putting time into it? So there's so many times in relationships people say go with your heart. In career they say go with your mind. So there's so many times we hear these things, but the truth is that we have to bring alignment, the heart and the mind into alignment. That is the true manifestation. So in this experiments, 3 groups, they took a test tube of DNA, okay? Took a DNA, all 3 groups, and they tried to make changes, because DNA you can see the changes immediately. So the one group, they brought themselves into heart coherence, that is mind and heart into alignment. And then they had a strong intention, sankalpam. This has to change, or some strong intention they held. And they were holding the test tube. Nothing happened on that. Second group, they had the test tube and they said, okay, we're going to expand consciousness, our heart emotion into compassion, gratitude. So they started practicing. How do you do that? There is no mind here. You don't visualize something. You re-experience somebody hugging you, your mother hugging you, or a pet, or somewhere you lied in your favorite spot. How do you feel at that time? So re-experience that. So they started expanding their consciousness and they saw the test tube, nothing changed. Now the third group, they had the intention, thought, and the emotion. That's when they saw the change. So for manifestation, it's not about saying affirmations, I'm rich, I'm good, I'm beautiful, I'm kind. No. You have to feel it as well. You have to feel that emotion. So when you do some act of kindness, when you don't just do because you get good karma or some points in your bank balance. You do it because you feel it. And when you do because you feel it, you don't expect anything because you had an experience here. Whether they say thank you or not, appreciate you or not, you don't care for it anymore. Because now you're feeling it. So in the same way, when you serve somebody, like when you do something for your mother, your family, your boyfriend, your husband, anyone, you never do because they like it and that makes them happy. You do it because you want to do it. Because if you do it because they like it, then you will blame if they don't acknowledge you back. I did so much for you. I left my college and I came for you, but you don't appreciate me. You don't answer my calls. Then you're in the blaming. That doesn't serve any purpose. You have to feel it. You do anything because you want to do. You wait for somebody because you want to wait. So that's the distinction. Did you guys understand what I said? Okay. So that's how emotion creates energy. Tell me where is the highest power and money? Movies, which has a lot of emotion. Emotion creates hits in us. They say, right? The more emotion you put, it creates hits. So there's money and power in emotion. Religion, lot of emotion. My God is right, your God is wrong. I'll come and kill you. Emotion, lot of emotion. Sports, Pakistan-India match. So much emotion, and that creates a lot of energy. That energy, and also there are, of course, we are not talking about it today. There are beings, extraterrestrial beings that harness that energy. That is their food. They feed on that. So they empower these emotions. Religion, sports, and entertainment. Highest energy, highest emotion. So thought and emotion manifests in your life. So always have one thought. If I like her, if I don't feel that in my heart, I'm creating chaos in my life. I'm creating confusion in my life. So always be in alignment. Next one. So our heart and brain are aligned. So our heart has 40,000 neuron-like cells. It has a mini brain, our heart. And it communicates to our brain, telling the brain, basically, do you all know about stress? How it happens? Fight and flight? Yes? How many know? Okay, so I'll share a little bit about that. So normally in our schools, I'm sure you have learned that too, that our brain is the CEO. It controls everything, sends messages, everything, correct? So when we are depression or anxiety, they give chemicals so that they change the chemical in our brain. But the new paradigm, the new study, the neurocardiology, which is your brain and your heart science, says that there's an institute called HeartMath where I went and studied, says that your brain sends more, your heart sends more messages to your brain than your brain sends to your heart. Okay? So your heart has a mini brain. When a baby is born and when an embryo is formed, do you all know anatomy? This is a class of physics, biology, chemistry. Anatomy, you know. So basically first an embryo is formed. Before you get the babies come, an embryo is formed. And in the embryo, how do you tell that you are pregnant? First they see the heartbeat. When they see the heartbeat, then they confirm you are pregnant, not the brain. First the heart comes. So an embryo can survive without the brain. That means brain is not the CEO. The heart is the CEO. So the heart sends more messages to your brain and tells, say for example, an email comes from your boyfriend or a boss for you, a client. Something happened. Before the email opens, maybe that person is some problem creator. Before you open, you get little anxiety. So your heart immediately senses and tells your brain there's some threat. Some threat is there. Panic button. And you go in that 5 seconds into stress response. That is called fight or flight or freeze. 3. Fight or flight or freeze. Flight means you have to run away from the situation, delete that email and pretend you never saw that. Or we do that, right? Sometimes. Or fight with that person, immediately type, how dare you say that to me. There was one girl, my husband's cousin. She is one person who always complains. Do you have anyone like that in your life? Yes? You have a roommate, always complains. Whatever you do, they'll complain. So she is that one. And then she wrote a message, Pari, you came here, you never said hi or something, she was complaining. And I got so angry. My blood was boiling. And especially she was my husband's in-law side she came. Now even more blood boiling. So I was immediately typing away. How dare you say this. Because when you are in the stress response, your brain stops working. You become stupid, literally stupid. You cannot think properly, rationally. So your instincts, animal instincts take over. Fight, I'm fighting right now. Remember, flight or fight or freeze. I'm fighting with her. So in my stress response, I'm fighting. So I'm in stress at that point. I'm not calm. I'm not in a proper calm phase. So then I stopped and I said, no. At that time I was learning this heart coherence, how to bring myself and all that. So I said, this is a perfect opportunity for me to experiment on myself, how to do it. So I stopped and I brought myself, I did some meditation and all that, and I took 2 days. It was not immediate because all my hormones were high up every time I see that message. So I took 2 days to calm myself and then I replied to her. And I was so proud of myself because I was like calming her, and also the relationship was good. It extended. So when we are in stress, we become stupid, we cannot think. So we need to calm ourselves down, and this is where meditation comes into play. This is where you have the power to manage your emotions now and be more intelligent about it. Be more with your money. You don't give away money to everything. You're so careful about money, where to subscribe, where to not subscribe. But with energy, we give away everywhere, freely. Take. This drama, take. That drama, take. So treat your energy like money. Unsubscribe any relationship that doesn't serve you. Okay, unsubscribe. No, click, unsubscribe. You don't need those relationships. So decide on where you want to invest in yourself. So that is heart-brain coherence. Next. So basically we are energy systems that expend energy. Decide where you want to expend. Decide where you want to renew. We talked about the draining emotions. What are the renewing emotions? That means you put your phone into charger immediately. What are those? Tell me now. Compassion. Huh? Mother's call. Something joyous moment, happy moment. I'm talking about emotion. So think emotions. Gratitude, yes. Bliss. Yes. What else? Satisfaction, happiness, content. Huh? Salary comes to account. Achievement. A sense of achievement. Yes. Huh? Louder. Forgiveness. Yes. Correct. Acceptance. Patience. Having patience is renewing. Non-judgment is renewing. What else? Huh? Kindness. Yeah. Being kind is higher emotion. Love. Love is emotion. When you are in love, you are not in fear, right? प्यार किया तो डरना क्या? When there is pyar, there is no dar. That is, whenever there is pyar, there is never dar. You can move the mountains when you are in pyar. Because that is emotion. So you cannot be in fear and pyar at the same time. You have to choose either fear or love. You cannot be in both. It's the same concept. You cannot be in poverty and abundance at the same time. Fear consciousness stems all the perfectionism. It has to be perfect. My girl Nandini, she's a perfectionist. And I have to be after her. Let it go, let it go. We don't have to be perfect. Progress, progress, progress. Perfectionist, I was a perfectionist too. So when you don't trust something, you stay in that fear consciousness, that perfectionism. When you don't feel worthy of yourself, no, I can do better, it can be better. So telling yourself, no, I am enough. These are great affirmations. I am enough. I am worthy. I am important. All is well. So these affirmations calm your nerves and tell yourself, no, it's okay. You don't have to be perfect. Only progress is important, not perfectionism. Next. I talked about this. Close your energy leaks. Remember? Saying that, energy leak. Immediately, whenever you get that emotion, that's why complaining, no blaming. Energy leaks. You have to close them out. If you want to manifest in your life. Next one. So this is something, this is a field, okay? This is your heart field. Your heart is, brain is electrical. You know that, right? You have measured through your brain waves. Your heart is also electrical. The physics law is wherever there is electricity, there is magnetism. You are electromagnetic beings. So is Earth. So the field, this is not aura, by the way. This is your magnetic field which can be measured. This field, this one. This is your heart's magnetic field. Your heart's magnetic field is 5,000 times powerful than your brain. 5,000 times. So when you feel in your heart, it is magnetic. You attract things in. That's how law of attraction works. So in my field, again, so whoever comes into my field, these are like radio waves. It communicates. It has transmitter and receiver. And that the information is my emotion. Whatever my emotion has the information, it is carried into this field. So I may be selling this mic to you, Vaibhav. You're a businessman. $1,000. You will be, if I don't believe in it, if I don't believe in this, and I say I have to sell this $1,000, you'll be like, Pari, you're fake. What is this? I don't believe in you. But if I truly believe this has highest resonance. It works with consciousness. It amplifies by working with your frequency. And I truly believe that. I can sell you this for $1,000. If you truly believe in it, whatever you believe, remember, whatever you believe, your reality express. If you don't believe in your truth and you're talking, people will tell it is fake. So you have to first believe in yourself and then express. Then whatever you say, how movies get hit. My husband hates DDLJ. Have you seen? Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. And his rationale is this. This guy, Shah Rukh Khan, talks about love, love, love and truth. And at the end, उसका नाम मंदिरा बेड़ी को धोखा देता है. फिर सबको धोखा देके झूठ बोल के लड़की को लेके जाता है और लास्ट में छोड़ के भी जाने के लिए तैयार है वो ट्रेन में. ही इज रेडी टू रन अवे, बट Amrish Puri says, okay, go beta. So he hates that this guy is all wrong, that he doesn't that he झूठ बोल के लड़की को लेके जा रहा है. That's his version. But how everybody believed in the story? Because the director had so much conviction in the story. He believed in the story, so he could sell the story. कुछ होता है. 8 years girl. How ridiculous is that? But why everybody loved it? Because the director had conviction in it. In whatever you're selling, if you truly believe in it and sell it, people will take it. And again, it is not about right or wrong. It is about emotion. It is about the authenticity. We'll talk about it. Next slide, please. Again, clarity is power. Clarity is your new currency. Being clear about exactly what you want, where you want to go, decision. Don't think about, I want a promotion or quit my job and do business. Decide one. You want promotion or do business? No, this and that. Decide one and make a decision. And believe in yourself that you can make it happen. And opportunities don't come to you. You have to create opportunities. You have to step up and take power. Nobody will come and tell you, okay, chalo, thali hai, le lo, abhi karo. No. You have to claim your power. Next. Thinking patterns. I'm sure we talked about that. Did we talk about the thinking patterns? 4 types? No? There are 4 types of thinking patterns. This is basics. Disastrous thinking. Disastrous thinking. Negative thinking. Positive thinking. Miraculous thinking. Thoughts become things, said Buddha. Whatever we think become reality. Disastrous thinking. If I will never attempt MSET because I will fail. Disastrous thinking. Expecting failure to happen. Expecting a disaster to happen. I will not apply visa because it won't come to me. Disaster. So expecting a disaster, that is disastrous thinking. Negative thinking. What is negative thinking? I cannot meditate. Meditation is not easy for me. I don't have time, Pari. No time for me. Negative thinking. I cannot do it. Negative. Positive thinking. Maybe I will try. Shrita will try today. Try speaking. Maybe I will attempt this. Positive thinking. Miraculous thinking. It has already happened. I'm already a speaker. So when I started again, I'll tell you my story here. When I started I started writing what I truly love. When I started wanting to create my own career. I like traveling. We all like traveling, right? So I wrote that. I love traveling. And then I wrote, I want to be surrounded by people who love me, who value me, who respect me. I wrote that because I want to work with people who value me. I don't want to work with people who do not respect me. So I wrote that. And I also wrote, I want, the first moment they work with me, they will pay me. I will work with people who pay me. Not who come for free services. Why will I do work with them? So I wrote, people who pay me. So I wrote that. And then I also wrote, I am giving a speech, thousands of people, and they are getting up and clapping for me. I wrote that they are all clapping for me. So I am doing a mind movie here. This is called a mind movie, a 30-second movie. So I wrote all these affirmations. Jake Canfield. So I studied from him. He's a great guy in affirmations, Jake Canfield. He wrote the Chicken Soup for the Soul. You may have read that. So that series he wrote, he's a great in affirmations, how to do it. So I started writing everything, and because at that time, I didn't know I can do anything other than IT, other than computers. All my life I studied that only. So I didn't know even I had an ounce of creativity in me. But I wrote that. This is what I'm going to do. I'll be a best-selling author. Abhi tak book nahi likha, but I am a best-selling author. And I am a exceptional speaker. Everybody is clapping for me. People pay me. People throw money at me. Pari, take it. I wrote that. So you have to be bold and even saying that and write exactly what you want. And that's how then the comes. I'm telling you the tools. We have less time, so I'll go faster. Then mind movies, 30-second mind movie. What I do, if I have a client, okay, now if you have a client, in my first call, I'm seeing the credit card being swiped, the money in the account. I'm imagining that. In my 30 seconds, what you, and again, the thing is, money comes, what you will do with the money. See, if you want to go to Hawaii, don't think about, oh, I need $5,000 or $10,000, or Maldives, you want to go to Maldives. You think about the experience you want to have. You think about how the water is touching your feet, the sun falling on your face, the margarita in your hand. Okay, if you're 21 above, then margarita in your hand. The margarita in your hand, or whatever in your hand. And the waves, the sound of the waves. This is what you visualize. Not the money. Money will come. Don't think about, I want $5,000. Think about the experience you want to create. For example, you want to attract a partner. Don't think about, I want this Indian, I want fair skin, I want thin. What is the criteria? Tall. What? Package. Good package. You know, we have so many criteria right now. Now, boys want good package for girls. Now it is changed. So these are all the criteria, and we look for that. But the truth is, how do you attract your partner? Think about the feeling you want to have. If you're sitting in your home, you're watching some movie, having favorite food, how do you want to feel with that person? Think about that feeling. Because all this stuff fade away with time. Nothing will stay. The love, it's not about the love. It is about the respect you give each other. The friendship that you have. It is about that. So think about, re-experience that in your heart. The movie, 30-second movie should play all the time. How you see yourself. Holding the hands. Not package. Then you think about a bigger LED TV. Expensive TV. Then think about the house that you are in. Then money will come. Don't think about the package. Think about the environment and keep playing that in your mind. So mind movie. This is called, next tool is first affirmations, mind movie. Your thinking patterns must change. Next. Alignment, of course, your heart and mind alignment. We have another 20 minutes. I'll go fast. Next. Again, decision, make a decision what you want. Clarity, next decision. You have to decide. I am going to Hawaii. Decide. Make a decision. Don't be like, oh, I don't know. Have you seen Gully Boy? You've seen Gully Boy? The conversation between him and his father at the end. हम अपने रियलिटी को देख के हम ड्रीम नहीं करते. हम ड्रीम करते हैं, हमारी रियलिटी को बदलते हैं. First, don't think about the reality and dream. You dream and the reality will change. So that great movie, Gully Boy, great manifestation story. Next. No complaints, no blame. This is one of the key. Again, it all goes with that emotion, that frustration emotions. When you complain, you go into that emotion. So you create an energy leak. So no complaints. Accept everything. Accept is higher vibration, higher energy. You are energizing yourself. So accept, forgive, and move on. Authenticity. Live authentically. You don't have to be. Shrita doesn't have to be Pari. Shrita has to be Shrita. Authenticity. Be your own self, your own light, your own unique imprint. I don't have to be Patriji. All I have to be is Pari. It is so easy to be me. Isn't it? It is so easy to be us. So you have to understand what you are. What is your color? And give that, shine that more on. And be fearless. Be unapologetic about who you are. I am this. I don't put Bottu here. In every YouTube, Madam put Bottu. Telugu Sampradayam. Every YouTube that comment comes. And I'm like, my body, my ishtam. I will not wear Bottu. So be unapologetic about who you are. Don't succumb to the pressure. Be bold and stand your ground. You go see every YouTube video. Bottu will come. So, right or wrong, truth or false, it does not matter. Right or wrong, truth or false, it does not matter. Whatever you believe and assume, if you do it long enough, it will become real. Most of the times we assume the stories, which are lies, and we think, we keep repeating that, and we believe in that, and that becomes our story. It doesn't matter if it is truth or lies or right or wrong. Whatever you assume and you believe, it becomes your reality. You have the power to change the story, to change what you believe. If this is belief system, if you put like this, it will become a tower, correct? So, and you will say, oh my gosh, I built a tower, but this is not what I want to build. I want to build maybe a square, like this. But I spent so much time in it. Now how can I change? So either you can live a life managing what you don't want, or create a new life that you love. You have to make a decision what you want to do. Either manage all your life or create a new life that you want. Needing approval is like saying your view of me is more important than my own opinion of myself. Very important quote by Wayne Dyer, great author. You don't need anybody's approval. All you need is your own approval. Not your boyfriend, not your father, not your mother, not anybody, not your best friend. You believe in yourself. Again, be bold, be unapologetic, and be real. Be real, own your value, be authentic. Authenticity is the new currency now. Because people can see through. If you make a YouTube video or a content, if you copy, people will say, Arey, now this world people see through authenticity. Only if you're real, you will shine through. So find your own voice, find what you love, what is that you are, your own imprint. Next one. We'll skip this. Next. Again, this is some quote I love. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration by Nikola Tesla, one of my favorite scientists. If you don't know about him, please read about him. Alternate current that you see right now in the world, first is Edison created, but the actual credit has to go to Nikola Tesla. He is the main guy. In 1940s, he said there will be Wi-Fi. In 1940s. So he used to work with the universe, the energies, and created a lot of technology, which was all confiscated by the government of US because it was advanced technology. There are a lot of patents, lot of technologies that are there but are not available for public. There is cure for cancer, there is teleportation, time travel. What else? Going to different portals, vortexes, so much technology is there. But we don't have it because we are distracted. We are distracted in our career, in girls, in life, in drama. We are in our own world and we are not seeing the truth about who we are, where we come from, why we are here on this earth. Our third eye is suppressed. Our pineal gland is suppressed. We can't see the right and wrong. They talk about Tulsi Parvati in serials and they show pornography and confuse, break up families. It is the biggest scandal happening. Again, last time I talked about this. Pornography is the biggest $1 billion industry. Why? Because it is to infiltrate the darker energies, to confuse people. And if you confuse them, if there is a bigger problem, I create problems. If you fight in your own thing, then you won't see this. You won't ask questions. And that is what is happening. We are in our own world. We don't ask the right questions. I did an interview with the other guy and I said, I am not a Sharir, I am Atma. And he says, how do you believe in these superstitions? Science has become a religion. Whatever is there in the textbook, Economic Times, the New York Times, all of these are bought by private owners who want to show what they want us to believe. And we don't ask questions. Today I ask all the youth to start asking questions. Why are we putting things in our body? What is it that we are doing? What are we studying? All the physics, history that we are learning is all wrong. It is not the right history, not correct physics. We are suppressed. We are living in a corporate slavery right now. We are working like slaves for the money. Why? To pay our mortgages, EMIs, in creating our own loop. You can be a CEO. You can create your own life. But first you have to ask questions. Who you are, know yourself, what you are, what you do. Spiritual tools. What are the spiritual tools we can use? First is, of course, quit. We won't talk about this. Meditation. Meditation is connecting to your inner source, to the infinite source energy. From the where you came from the place where you came from, where there is no right or wrong, there is just ease. There is no judgment there. There's just ease. We are all creators. We are all here. We are all creating things. We are exploring our own creations through music, through dance, through sharing, through speaking, through our words. We share and we learn. And the first thing we connect is that infinite source. When we connect to that, we know we don't need love from outside. We love ourselves. The love is within me. You will start respecting yourself. You don't wait for, when I have Ben's car, then I'll show you this guy. He insulted me. I'll get the car. I'll work like a slog and I'll get the car and I'll show who I am. This is because you don't respect yourself. You're seeking respect from outside. You're seeking approval from outside. I will be, my mama said, I'm an idiot. I will become a doctor and I'll show who I am. Again, all of these decisions come out of that needing approval from outside. Love is not outside. Love is always within you. You don't need anybody to complete you. A woman is always complete. She doesn't need to get period. She doesn't need to get married or become a mother to be complete. She's born complete. And so is, of course, man. So all these things that so meditation is the only way to claim your power back. And it has to be done every single day. Every single day. Today I'm here talking because I meditate every day, at least 2 hours. If I don't meditate every day, I'll be like, oh, time is not gone. Oh, what is happening? The thing is, I'm impatient. I'm anger. So then I know, Pari, today you did not meditate. So when you meditate, you claim your power on your emotions, on yourself, and come out of that stress response. You live in abundance mindset. The next is, of course, pyramids. Pyramid energy, which enhances, which amplifies your experience. So drinking pyramid water, I have a stove, so I put pyramid on top of it. So whenever I'm cooking, the energy goes into that. So utilize pyramid energy in every day, every part of your life. Next, crystals. I do work with crystals. So crystals are great amplifiers. These are all spiritual tools that you can utilize in connecting to the nature. See, one of the things today, I'm just going to touch 5 minutes. It can be a class in its own. I'll talk about women's cycles. Today I have youth, boys and girls. It's important to talk about it. Women and cycles. Connecting with nature. Today, a lot of women, go back. Today, a lot of women experience PCOD, young women. Periods coming very early. By 9 years, periods come. And a lot of ovary cancer, breast cancer, for men, prostate cancer. Lot of issues, especially with your second and first chakra. The reason why it is happening, I'll take a moment to explain that. Is connecting with nature is very important. Women is Prakriti, right? Women is Prakriti. What is Prakriti? Is nature. When we disconnect ourselves with nature, problems arise. Now, women has how many days of cycle? Boys, tell me. 28, 100 marks, good. So women has 28 days. And what else has 28 days? Moon has 28 days. Very good. So a woman and moon cycles are very connected. And it is a cycle. Moods goes in cycles, in patterns. So when you understand your cycle and the moon cycle, when you sync with it, you claim your power back. And I'll tell you what. And most of the men who says, oh, if a woman is cranky, oh, is it that time of the month? Are you hormonal? You know, people make fun of it, but that is because they are ignorant. They don't know what it is. Today, women has 4 cycles. You know the moon cycles? First is dark moon, new moon. Next is, it's called waxing moon. Okay, when it is going to full moon. First is dark moon, new moon, next is waxing moon, next full moon, waning moon, and again new moon. Okay? Understood? Should I say again? Dark moon, waning moon, full moon, waxing moon, full moon, waning moon, new moon. Okay, go to the next slide. So these are the 4 phases. First phase. In the ancient times, when a woman had shed her blood, and before that I'll tell you one statement from the medicine women. When a woman is born, when a woman sheds her first blood, she meets her power. When a woman has menopause, she becomes the power. So that is the process. So the blood time is a very powerful time for a woman. And so it is in the ancient times when women used to get periods, they used to all go into one place, any age. It is called red tent, in a red tent. And they used to leave all their chores, all their everyday chores, and come collectively. And those 3 days were the time of celebration, spiritual retreat, dancing, celebration, reading, meditation. She is a very psychic at that time. That is a very powerful, she becomes powerful at that time. But with time, with patriarchy coming over, they made the time to be impure. They made the time to be that she is less. It is impure energy. And then they said the women should not be in the kitchen or do anything because she is impure. But that is not the reason why she was not doing it. It is because her own time, her own spiritual retreat. So they changed the story of what it is. But in the time, it is a great time to be with yourself, understand your own feelings, release. Blood going means it is releasing emotions, baggage. It is letting go. And you start a whole new cycle, like you become whole new. So the dark moon is the time of a sage, of a scholar, the first one. The dark first phase. Again, menstrual, when women bleeds, reflective, passive, you're more withdrawn, more in reprogramming your subconscious mind, more doing that kind of work. The second phase comes when the waxing phase, she becomes maiden. Maiden means she is very curious, very adventurous, like Preeti Zinta. Okay, I'm giving the archetype of how she is. She becomes very very curious, very bubbly, very adventurous, ready to do anything. That is the second phase. Now the third phase is the mother phase. This is when the full moon comes. She becomes very nurturing, compassionate. The mother character we see in movies is this phase. Very trusting, very compassionate, very, what else? Very kind, accepting, sacrificing. You know, all of those qualities that we see, that is this phase, in the full moon phase. The next phase is enchantress. This is premenstrual. This is where she loves gossip, drama. There is a phase that women comes there, you want drama in your life. This is a phase where she loves all of that. She becomes, she's promiscuous, that kind of archetype at this phase. She wants to explore, she's bold, she's gutsy. The vamp role is this. She becomes Kali Mata also, like how I become. Like any trigger comes, you are like, don't mess with me kind of don't come close to me, don't mess with me kind of a woman. So these are all the different phases of a woman. And again, she goes back to the sage. So just before menstrual cycle is that mad woman phase. You all have gone through that. Sometimes you feel that thing and you'll be like, this is not who I am. Why am I behaving like this? If you are disconnected with the cycle, you feel all of that and you don't know how to manage that. And you start judging yourself. I should not behave like this. I am not this. I am not who I am. And again, the triggers, if the men don't understand, you men should understand all of this. When you have a woman in your life, how to treat. At this time, never clean the house and all of that. So when you know, be organized. More organized will keep you calm. So you should know when, if you understand your cycle, you know. I'm going to show the PDF. So I have prepared a PDF. This is for all the women to understand your cycle. Okay? Start. This I will email this to you. Whoever wants this, email me, connect@paripatri.com. Email me and I'll send you this PDF. So first, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Which moon are you in? Write down the date and connect this for 3 to 4 months, and you will start seeing a pattern, a cycle of how your emotions are coming. How can you manage that? Then you can start taking control, because it will repeat every month. These patterns repeat every month. So if you want to intervene in your pattern, take control of it, you have to understand your cycle, where you are. And then you can heal yourself. Your body starts healing. Everything starts getting aligned. Okay, go back. This is something that's important for both boys and girls to understand, how a woman's cycle works. Boys also have periods. It's just mental. And we don't know when they come. So anyways, so guys, you have a choice today. You have a choice to choose what you want in your life. You always have a choice. Nothing is forced upon you. You create your own experience. Again, you can become what you want to be today, this moment. Make a decision and the universe will make it happen. Make a strong decision, believe in yourself, surround yourself with high vibe people, get into the group consciousness, and the highest is service. When you give back to your community, when you work from a higher perspective, from a service point of view, you raise your consciousness. And you will manifest. Everything will start happening in your life the way you want, with the way you decide your story to be, the way your narrative is. So you are always in power. So we have a choice. And today we will conclude with this. Next slide. So join me in the global movement. So PSSM Global is the mission is to connect to all the countries, to teach this, that you are the powerful creator. You are a God. There's nothing outside of you. Don't sit and wait for a savior to come and save you. Take the power now. This is the message we are trying. We are the whole team here, all the organizers here are going and telling that youth are struggling of everything, whether it's relationships, whether it's career, the money, they are struggling with drama around. They are confused. They don't know what they want in life. You as a conscious creator have the power to start spreading this message to every youth and saying you don't have to struggle, you can live happily with this knowledge. And again, we'll show you how you can connect with me. Next slide. Again, you can connect with me, my website, my email. You can ask me questions. I'm very, very approachable. So anytime you have question, hey Pari, I'm stuck here, what do I do? Connect with me. And all the things are here. Go to Instagram, PYMA.official. And you can connect with PYMA team on, go to Instagram right now. Did you all do that already? Phone nahi hai. Phone nahi hai. Okay, when you are done with this, remember, write down, she has notes. PYMA.official. Okay, connect with PYMA. And ask everybody to subscribe to it. This is the PYMA.official. And then what else we have? Swag. Go to Swag. We'll tell that. Swag. SWAGG. It is about environment, loving animals. It is a great profile to see. If anybody asks anything about animals, show this particular account. Swag. SWAGG. It is founded by my sister, Parinita Patri. What is happening? Okay. Oh, this is not my laptop. This is your laptop. Okay. Swag and then PSSM Global. PSSM Global, to learn about global activities. And of course, you can connect with me on Paripatri. And what else we have? Patriji Official. Absolutely do that. Patriji Official. Okay, that is the Instagram profile. Anything else I'm missing? Huh? PSSM? Spanish, Espanol. Yeah, why not? Connect to that also, PSSM Espanol. And by the way, it is created by a 19-year-old and 25-year-old. PSSM Spanish. It is created by them and running. Now they are teaching in universities. You all must go to Mexico. Who will come with me to Mexico? Come on, raise your hands. Why? You won't come with me to Mexico? I don't know what's happening. We talk about big dreams and you don't come to Mexico with me. You have to come to Mexico, South America. We'll do trekking in Peru. Machu Picchu. Yes? We'll all go together. In next year we'll do, you know what my dream is? My dream is that all the youth will be in Greece and will party, do a PYMA event, a spiritual event. This is my dream. Now you have to manifest this dream. Vishwa. Okay? Yes? You have to work for it. Then Mahesh will play music there and will do nice dance there and celebrate being God. Celebrate the taking our power back. I want to do, the next is Greece and uske baad we'll do a cruise, youth cruise. Okay? I'm giving big dreams here. I'm allowed, even if I'm not 35. I'm allowed. Okay, Vishwa, don't exclude me. Yeah, speaker is allowed. Beyond age. Age is just a number. Yes. So these are all our goals and we will make it happen. We will have great youth festivals, spiritual science festivals, talking about wisdom, talking about Atma, talking about manifestation, talking about plant-based living, fearlessly with the mic, telling the world that this is how you live. Non-interference. This is what we will create in PYMA. And you all must connect. See, there is a bamboo tree. You put the seed in the soil. For 5 years, you don't see anything. You will think it is dead. But in 5 years, it will grow big. So maybe in the beginning, it may seem like it's a struggle. Where will the money come? They were all struggling. How will we do free event? Oh my God, where will the money come from? How will we do? We have to pay Pyramid Valley. But they have achieved it. Big claps to all the organizers. Wow, when we did wow, 20, 30 people were there. 2,000 rupees. And we said, no, I want more youth. What is 30 people? And then we said free, and then they, Shubham, Vishwa, Vandana, who else? All this, tell the names. Nikhil, Vaishnavi, Sneha, Chandu, Shubham. So all the organizers stand once. Let's see. Upali. Mahesh. They made it happen. Nothing is impossible. You don't get this for free. This is 10,000 rupees per day. But they waived it for us. They said, no, it's okay. This time, no fee for us. Only accommodation will take. So, universe, it's not just the money. We need that intention and the work. Work has to happen. You just step in and do the work and money will come. People will come. Will give money. So today, by now, all of you are PYMA. Okay? Yes? So, next event, Vishwa, come here. Next event, I want 10,000 youth.
Sure. So next event we will have a mega event inside, mostly here if you are doing it will be in the mega pyramid. So we'll have the entire pyramid filled with youngsters, entire pyramid valley filled with youngsters. And the same sessions what we are having here, we'll have it in the mega pyramid. So it's definitely going to be huge, and each and every step we are growing, as Paryaka already said, like a bamboo tree. So PYMA is again like, we started PYMA just few years back, and it's like for 2-3 years it was just, developing its roots. Now it's shooting to the sky.
Yes.
So PYMA Global will also be launched tomorrow, and we'll share more about it. So thank you, Akka, for giving us this opportunity and making all this happen. Thank you.
Thank you. Vishwa is a true leader, and here everybody, I see so many leaders here. Here there are no followers. We don't follow anybody. We are leaders. We are masters. We create our own path. But we work with group consciousness. It is a mastery, it is an art. Being your own individual imprint, but yet working with the group. That is the beauty of PSSM. That is the beauty of PYMA. So, nobody will tell you, you should do this, you should do that. You say, Pari or anyone, I'm going to take up this thing. I'm going to do this. This is my department. You take up the lead and you start running with it. You, again, I don't know how to do and all that. No, you will start learning. When it's not that I have 10 hours a week, I can invest 10 hours a week. No, you will take ownership of one task. And we are not micromanagers like in offices. We won't keep asking you, where are you, where are you? You will take up the task, and if you take up the task of presentation, we expect you to be done with it. So that is how ownership works, and you take this lead and move forward. And of course, we respect each other. Again, there are a lot of guidelines for PYMA that we will talk about what it is and how we take the message in a more dignified way to the forward, and creating more careers also. PYMA will be enablers. Tomorrow we'll talk more about it. So if, say for example, Nandini is there, she will get 1 lakh per month if she works outside. But she said, Pari, stand up Nandini. But she said, Pari, I don't want to work outside. I want to work for PSSM. She quit her job and she is with PSSM Global. All the great, again, this is the website, guys, PSSM Global website. There is, if you go down, a lot of stuff is happening. We need developers, website designers, graphic designers, editors, communicators, project managers. There is a job for every aspect in this. So you can start giving your services, and the idea is to create full-time careers in spiritual area. Vaishnavi and Nikhil, global jobs. And so you don't have to do anything that you don't like. No 9-to-5 concept anymore now. You will decide what you want, the career you decide, and you will get the money as well. Again, first, you don't work for the money. Money will work for you. So you decide, again, 3 idiots. Success will come. Follow your passion. All the messages are in the movies. So decide what you want, get clarity, make a decision, and if you want to be involved, there is so much opportunity to work for global, different countries. You say, I want to go to Mexico and teach, go to Mexico and teach. I want to go to Kenya and teach, Africa and teach. We have now meditation in, I'll tell you the countries. US, Canada, we are doing a big mega meditation summit in US, October 7th and 8th, the first Dhyanama Chakram. If you have friends, tell them. There is an event page in that global. Go to events and you'll find the event details. We just finished the first Dhyana Chakram in Canada. Nanda, come here. We just finished the first in Canada, Buddha Purnima. We activated Buddha energies in Mexico. There is a pyramid in every city in Mexico. Every city there is a pyramid, but they just go and take pictures. Stand next to it and take pictures. Pyramids are for meditation, not for pictures. So, and Nanda was, tell about you.
Hi, I'm from Andhra. I'm staying in Germany, in Berlin, which is the capital city. And we have started PYMA Berlin, which is like PYMA Europe. We are gonna conduct so soon, October 1st week might be, PYMA event in Berlin.
Thank you. So he went there and started PYMA there. And a lot of youth who went to Canada said, we want to create Canada, PYMA Canada. So they started PYMA Canada. And there was an event in France that all the countries in Buddha Purnima, they did an event in France. So pick up a country, learn languages, learn Spanish, French, Italian. Pick up if you are interested, just pick up a language and start learning. All the school that you've learned, now you will utilize to teach meditation. So, and say, hey, I want to do this. I want to take up this country. So we have in Africa now, Kenya, Uganda, Congo, South Africa, meditation in there. They are all brainwashed in Christianity, all these countries. Because they are converted to Christianity and they take money from them. So now if they say any other organization, they get scared. They'll be like, oh, you are converting me. So per country, how do we teach? So in Pakistan, we have meditation. In Pakistan or Saudi Arabia, if you tell vegetarianism, they'll put you in jail. They'll be like, what are you doing here? So you don't say that, you say plant-based living, like how Vaishnavi said. Because anything which ends with ism is associated with religion. Vegetarianism, veganism, ism. So we take out ism. If I say become a vegetarian, you're like, oh, I should not eat meat. But if I say become plant-based food, then you'll be thinking, oh, I have to add more whole food. It is psychology, how you think. If somebody tells you don't do it, you will do it. So that's the psychology. So in these countries today, there is Shakahari teachings in Pakistan. Can you imagine? Our masters are teaching about vegetarianism. Dhyana in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Dubai, Pakistan, so many Middle Eastern countries. Just the word meditation, talking from them is such an achievement for this lifetime. And we have, of course, in Asia, Singapore, Hong Kong, China, Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, what else? Bhutan, Nepal, all these countries, Australia, New Zealand. So everywhere there is meditation. Our goal, Patriji's goal is Dhyan Jagat. Dhyan Jagat means meditation should be gone to everyone, and there is no fee. We don't charge for meditation. Because breath is free, what will we charge? To observe their breath, which is free. So that's why there is no charge for meditation. You give it for free, and every event, every meditation event has free food. Annadana. So any event we do has free food and free meditation. And how do we get money? Through donors. Now Shrita got benefited out of meditation. She'll be like, Pari, I'm giving you 10,000 rupees. Because I got benefited, I am giving money. So we ask people who got benefited. So you saw value in this, can you help us? So we go to the new people like that. That's how these events run, these through donations. And so you can learn a language or say, Pari, I want to go teach Spain. I want to teach some other country, Chile, whatever you resonate with. And then we can start classes. You can promote meditation there. You can start teaching meditation there and start working. All the dreams that we talked about, the big dreams that I just shared, it is happening. Every youth will come to meditation. It is happening. Everybody will have to come to PSSM. There's no other way. Because there's freedom here. You can follow Osho, you can follow Rampa, you can follow whoever you want. Here I will not tell you read only Patriji, read only Pari. No. You read whatever you like. You follow whoever you like. And you come and share that knowledge. We are ready to eagerly listening to you. So there is freedom. This is the true meaning of freedom. And there is decentralization. That means there is no centralized head here. Pari is not the head. Valley is not the head. Your name? Supriya will say, Supriya, Pari, I want to start my own foundation, my own thing. Okay, start. Supriya, Meditation Center. So there's decentralization. Decentralization is a physical manifestation of free will. I have my own will. Who are you to tell me I should run this way? I will not listen to. Who are you? Who are you? Why should I listen to you? No, I will not listen. I will start my own way. But so this is the manifestation of free will physically, PSSM. That is why there is no central head. But every center is connected by Anapanasati, pyramid energy, Shakahari, Swadhyaya, Sajjana Sangatya, 18 principles. So if you go to pssmmovement.org, today it's not working. Again, we need developers, website creators to help us with that. 18 principles and 13 values. Go read that, you will understand the whole core of PSSM. Okay, it's working. Whole core of PSSM. Any questions, by the way? We'll take 10. We are already late, na? We'll have tomorrow. So we'll take questions. I'll be here, guys, tomorrow. So any questions, ask me anything about anything under the sun, and we'll talk tomorrow. Okay? Thank you. These are all the 18 principles.
Wait, Akka. So let us give a big round of applause for Pariyaka. Her full name is Parimala Patri. So I always call her Akka. I have that feeling that she's Akka for me, and most of us, we all call Paridi or Pariyaka. So she has shared so much today. I think, you all have to just take a moment to assimilate whatever she has taught. And I think after listening to just 1.5 hours, we need a, in-depth, session only with Parimala Patri. 2 days about each and every topic, right? So, yeah, it's really wonderful. And tomorrow we'll have Q&A. You can ask questions and we'll get to know more. So again, we have the first session tomorrow is again by Parimala Patri. No. 9 to 11, it's yours, Akka. Yeah. So, guys, now we'll all head to lunch and we'll be back here by 1:30. So for the next session. And we have, as you know, the mornings is dedicated to wisdom, and the afternoons is dedicated to fun activities. So you have to, it's a beautiful combination of wisdom and fun, right? So let us head to lunch and gather again by 1:30 here. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Who is Swati here? Swati? Swati?
Okay, na?
And Srijan? Srijan?